Peace, everybody. Welcome to the official launch of my YouTube channel and my Instagram page. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have this finally ready and out here for you all. And let's just hop on this journey together. In this video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, who I am, introduce myself, talk a little bit about why I started this platform. What do I mean by living life more abundantly and really living the abundant life, and what you can expect from this space moving forward. So, just so that you know who I am, my name is Amber Z. Jones. I'm really trying to use the middle initial out here to, set me apart. And my middle name is Zakia, so my full name is Amber Zakia Jones. Don't steal my identity, yo. I'm serious. I'm 27 years old. I'm originally from the south side of Chicago. All day, you know how we get down. And I've been living in the Twin Cities in Minnesota for almost 9 years now. I came here for college. I graduated from the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. Go Gophers. And since then, I've been working largely in community engagement work, in the nonprofit sector. Now I'm in the public sector, done a lot of organizing and activism work. And so my community is really important to me, and how I serve is really important to me. But more importantly, it's my relationship with God. I am a woman of God. I believe in the resurrecting power of Jesus Christ. And I am really now in the space to really start to proclaim that with my whole heart and my whole life, in this new season, this new journey. So I want to talk a little bit about what brought me here, what brought me to even decide to create a YouTube channel and to really just tell my story. All right, so the $1 million question. Why are we here today? So I don't even know where to start. And I really want to save space in a later video to just go deeper into my testimony and how God has led me through various seasons of my life. But the reason why I'm kind of starting this new journey today, I've been in a season really for the past kind of year and a half of intense self-discovery, really trying to rediscover my purpose, really recommit to my joy in life, because I was in a season earlier in my 20s and my mid-20s where I really just kind of looked up one day and saw that nothing in my life was really bearing any fruit. And it was kind of like desperate calls, desperate calls call for desperate measures, you know what I'm saying? Desperate situations call for desperate measures. And I recommit myself to, a journey of healing. And a lot of that was, in my own free will, in my own kind of power. But eventually God kind of led me into really being in his presence, and really surrendering my will for his. And throughout that time, I had a lot of questions about, what is my purpose? What should I be really committing to in my work, in my career, in my vocation, in my service, in my ministry, as I was starting to commit myself more to being active in the church. And I had so many different ideas, things were moving in the career path, in particular ways. Things were moving like in my church in particular ways, but I really, was trying to figure out, like, God, like, I feel like there's something you want me to do in my own power, in my own, like, standing on my own 2 feet, really stepping out as your servant. And I'm trying to really figure out what that is. Should it be, starting a business? Should I start, mentoring young women? Should I, do leadership trainings and workshops, since I have a lot of experience in all of that? Like, I had lists for days. Like, I could do this, I could do that. I want to start a foundation. I want to do this. And who's to say that that's not going to happen? But I had so many different ideas, and I was kind of overwhelming myself with the ideas. And God led me to purchase a coaching session with an amazing business coach. Her name is Camille Thomas with the Vision Investment. I really want to shout her out and plug her. She's a mighty woman of God. And through that session, she kind of, took everything I had and I was like, okay, that's not the energy that I see with you. It's your voice, it's speaking. I kind of said all these things, and at the end I was like, and God's giving me opportunities to do some speaking engagements, and yeah. So it was really like at the end, but she was like, nah, but that's it, that's it. She has like a gift where she can zero in. And through that experience, I just started to kind of step out of my own comfort zone, just start sharing videos, and just sharing what God has placed on my heart, and just the response that I got back from my friends and my family, and just how it was edifying them and blessing them really kind of confirmed to me that, I really need to allow myself to be used by God in this way so that he can bless others. God works through people, and he's tugging on me so that he can use me. And so, and that's how I kind of got led into this space, to start a YouTube channel. I have never done videos like this before. I'm learning new skills. I'm investing in equipment. I'm really trying to make this as quality as possible of an experience for all of us. But it's still very new to me. But we're going to be on this journey together. And I'm just so excited for what the Lord is going to do. In all of us, in our community, in our own homes, in our spaces, in our friendships, in our families, in our churches, as we just really offer up all we have, and see where the Lord is leading us. So yeah, let's get into it. On my channel, I say, here's my name, Amber Z. Jones, living life more abundantly. And I want to talk about, why that is so important to me. As I mentioned earlier, I was talking about, this journey of kind of self-discovery, rediscovering my purpose over these past couple of years of my life. And the real reason why is because I really experienced a phase of just not feeling any type of abundance. It didn't matter what I was trying to do, didn't matter what job I had, didn't matter what relationships I had, didn't really matter the friendships I had or the service I was doing, and everything kind of looked good from the outside, but inside I was more so crumbling more than anything, because my spirit wasn't right. My spirit wasn't in the right place. There was a season in life where I didn't have really God as center of my life, and it showed. Like, it really just showed. I didn't have joy. I didn't have peace. And so, through a season of healing, I started to be able to build that back up and to really be able to love on myself more. But even then, I was all in my own capacity. I was in my own human understanding. And eventually, God really led me back to him in some of the most amazing ways possible. And through that, I really started to see I need to be more obedient to him. That's where I need to start. It's not about I want to do all of this and I want to accomplish these things, or I want to get to this phase in life. It really needs to start with, what am I doing to really prioritize God's will for my life over mine? He's my creator. He created me for a purpose. And if I seek his face, I will be able to discover my purpose. And in John 10:10, it says, the thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I came that they may have life and life more abundantly. That's what Jesus said. And it's real. Like, I've experienced the moments where my joy was stolen, that life was just dying within me, in my spirit. And once I made the decision, God, I'm going to sacrifice my life for you. I'm going to surrender my will for you. I'm going to seek to be obedient to you before anything else. It's like the floodgates just opened up. I felt the peace of God wash over me. I felt the zeal of the Holy Spirit rest within me. I felt a new energy in my life and a new power in my life that I haven't known for a very long time. And it was like night and day. It was literally like night and day. And it drove me to really get deeper into ministry in my local church. It led me through some very critical transitions in my career. And it's led me here to this platform. And so I have no choice really but to continue to obey what God is asking me to do, because there is something greater on the other side, not just for me, but for everybody He allows me to touch. And I understand that it's not just about what I want to do or what God wants to do through, like, in me, but it's what He wants to do through me for others. And so that is really how I accessed abundance in my life, and increase in my life. Like, even in this season of lack right now, in the midst of a global crisis, I feel more nourished than ever before, more abundant than ever before. And it's only through God that I have that. You know what I'm saying? How He keeps me, how He blesses me, and how he continues to put things in me that I have to get out to the world. And so that's really where I am right now. And I want to shout out my first lady, Dr. Ebony Bell, with Canfor Memorial United Methodist Church today. So I'm recording this a couple weeks before I drop it, but today she preached this awesome sermon from John 21, where it talks about the disciples went to fish one day. And this was after Jesus had resurrected, and He already appeared to the disciples a couple times. And so they go out to fish, and they're not catching nothing. Like, lack all day. Like, they're not catching anything. And then Jesus comes, but they don't recognize Him at first. And He said, put your net on the other side of the boat. And so they were obedient to that. And because of that, they caught so much fish that they could barely put in the boat without it starting to sink. And I really want to encourage you that obedience produces abundance. Like, it really does. Like, there's so many people in the world seeking abundance in life, but they're not willing to obey and to submit to the Father, and to be humble, and to really, like, give up something to get something greater. And this is not about a transactional relationship with God. It's really about seeking a relationship with Him, and allowing Him to really be the creator over our lives, and to dictate our destinies, because He has already manifested it to be so, and what we can experience through that. But it's not just about, reading some scriptures and praying. It's about really making that commitment. And so that's really, all of what I want to explore in this channel. Like, how do we seek the abundant life? Through God, through living for Him, through serving Him. Like, how, especially, people in my age group, in my generation, in a season where we are really trying to discover our purpose for real. How is this such a critical moment for us to really step into God's presence, and to use us like never before? And so this is what I want to talk about overall, but I also want to talk about things y'all want to talk about, okay? So as we wrap up, let's just, talk about ways to engage and support the platform moving forward. All right, so as we wrap up, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all the support I've gotten so far from my family, from my friends, from my community members here in Chicago and in Minnesota. I just want to thank you so much, and I am really asking for your support, and for you to be a part of this journey with me. I'm not just here to just be like talking to a camera all the time. I want to be talking to y'all. Let me look at the camera. I want to talk to y'all. I really want this to be a space of dialogue, and so as I continue to post videos, please, in the comments for this video, please share with me what topics are feeling relevant to you, in this moment, in this season, that is so not the norm. We need to be connecting with each other deeper and wider as well. So please share with me what topics you want to talk about. I'm super interested in talking about, being a Black person, being a Christian, being a young woman in the 21st century, trying to live for God. Just all types of topics around spirituality, faith, um, working in community activism type of work, community organizing, engagement, and being a person of faith, the whole nine. Let's get into it. Let's have those great conversations. So please, number one, share with me the topics you want to dig into. Number two, please subscribe and follow. Okay, I subscribe via YouTube and follow via Instagram, where I will be releasing my content and just continuing the engagement with my community. Also, you can check out, I mentioned earlier, I did a message earlier this month for my church on Good Friday, so you can check that out as well in my link tree, just to encourage you that God has not abandoned us in this season. It may seem like it with all of the devastation around us, and every day the death tolls continue to increase, but God literally has not abandoned us. He is there with us every step of the way. So I just want to continue to encourage you with that message. So yeah, just like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, and let's really hop on this journey together to live the abundant life. So peace. Have a great week. Love y'all, and I'm praying for y'all. All right, bye.